different defensively in the second half against Orlando and this was really as a team?
Um, just being aggressive, getting into the ball, um, on their guards, pressuring them. Um, you know, yeah, I think it was just about, just being aggressive and because in the first half, everything was easy for them. They were able to get to the spots. But we did a better job in the second half.
Where did you get fires on the offensive end?
Oh, it was great. No, it was just not about this game. Last couple of games, he's been finding his spots and, getting back to, to what he is. And like I said, we're gonna need that every game from him. So it's been excellent.
You and him kind of took over there in the fourth quarter to kind of create the distance that pushed you guys to the win. Can you guys sense that with each other when that's happening, or just how do you kind of see that develop?
Oh yeah, for sure. Every game it should be that way, anyways. But like I said, the last couple of games he's been coming up clutch, and then obviously at the end of games, ball has to be in my hands, or his hands, or Tyrese's hands, and obviously when set he's playing, we put the ball in his hands too. But he's been excellent. We needed that tonight. He was extremely good against San Antonio too. Like I said, for us to be able to win, we gonna need perfection from everybody. Just playing together, moving the ball in, and then obviously on the defensive end, just staying connected and having each other's backs.
Well, it kind of seemed like you were kind of like keeling over at the free throw line and like taking a little extra time with your hands on your knees. Are you feeling a little fatigue or injury or anything?
No, yeah, lately it's taking me a while to get into games and stuff. I'm starting to feel tired, but I just got to keep pushing. That's one of my goals. That was one of my goals coming into the season, just being available, and that's what I've been doing. But yeah, then this probably might be the most games I played in a row. But don't plan on stopping, and we got to keep on going.
Do you ever have to pace yourself in the middle of the game?
Yeah, sometimes. Looking at the first half, it looked like that's what I was doing. I was really bad. I was doing it to an extreme level, I would say. And then in the third quarter, I really had enough at halftime, and I just need to be aggressive offensively and especially defensively because Willie had a great game in the first half. So it's hard to play with that energy all game long. So sometimes you need to kind of pace yourself, and as the game went along, I started feeling much better.
Obviously, you guys were able to get a win tonight, but where do you feel like you're missing Seth a little bit? Just on the offensive end, this last couple of games.
Oh yeah, shooting. He adds a lot to our offense. Shooting. Obviously, my two-man game with him is huge. That loop two action that we always run. It's hard to guard, so we haven't run that obviously because he hasn't been playing. I've been trying to, kind of help Tyrese and run a little more with him. So we keep working on that chemistry, and I think we've gotten so much better the past few games. So obviously, when you talk about set, shooting, whether it's from three or mid-range, obviously that's missed.
Joel, what do you think? You mentioned Tyrese and working with him in pick and rolls and what have you. What do you think the next step for the two of you as a partnership is? What does that look like?
I would hope it looked like we take it to a level where kind of like me and JJ. Obviously, that would require him to be better shooter, which he already is. You can see the confidence that he already has. Guys going under him, just shooting the ball and not even thinking about it. And that's something that I've been on him a lot because you don't want to build a reputation in the league that you don't want to shoot the ball or guys are just gonna keep on going under, and he's been taking a lot of he's been taking advantage of it. But as far as a two-man game and pick and roll, he's been great, especially with the plays that we've run at the end of games, and it's been hitting me a lot out of that packet pass, and and sometimes he has the opportunity to get to the rim too. So he's been great. It's a walk in progress, but I think we got a long way to go. But I think we're already pretty good.
You mentioned being available, being a big goal for you this season. Like when did you set that goal that like that's going to be something that I really work toward this year?
Well, really 2 summers ago. Obviously you can't control injuries or freak injuries. And I've been fortunate enough that I haven't had any major ones. Especially after the first 2 years that I missed. And then obviously last year I had a tough one, and then this year, beside the missed time during COVID, I think I've only missed one game, and it was probably because of rest. It's good. We're in a good rhythm. The whole team around me, making sure that everything is in place for me to be able to continue to, produce on the court.
Joel, what was your mentality when you came in the fourth quarter?
Win the game. I came in, we were up, then 2 at the time, and my whole, all I had in my head was, okay, now is obviously in 4 quarters I'm much better defensively than I am usually the whole game. So to me, in my head, it started, what can I do better defensively? And then offensively, just whether it's creating shots for myself or for my teammates. And we did it as a team. They found me, I found them, and, it was great.
Thanks, Joe.